Hi YouTube, ThinkVesting here, and this is the first video in that series of types of bullion investors. And our first type of bullion investor is called the bricklayer. And it's easy to spot them in the precious metals communities because their investment objectives are probably the simplest, and that is they want to minimize premiums and maximize their stock weight, or the number of ounces that they have, whether it's in gold or in silver. And because of these investment objectives, their stacking strategy is mostly for large bars only, meaning for gold maybe 1 ounce bars and up, and maybe for silver maybe 10-ounce bars and up. This is because these bars offer the lowest premiums, and allow them to continually gain more ounces instead of buying numismatic pieces. Because they stack this way, their selling strategy is fairly easy. It is mostly with their local coin shops or bullion dealers, or an online platform that allows them to fairly easily sell off their entire stock or a big portion of their stock. They'd be different from other people who would look for other collectors to be able to get back the premiums that they'd spent earlier, because their stacking strategy is mostly with the lowest premiums in mind. This is not a problem for them. So the pros of having this kind of investment objective and stacking strategy is that it is one of the simplest acquisition strategies. So as long as they spot an item which is a very low premium or closest to spot, then this is the deal for them. It offers superior savings potential due to the low premiums, and they do have the option for rapid stock liquidation via bullion dealers if they choose to do so in the future, because of the low premiums that they've low premiums of the bullion that they have stacked over the years. The negatives for this kind of bullion investor, though, is that it is vulnerable to falling bullion prices, and because it is generally the pieces that they collect as bars are generally not numismatic in nature, so it doesn't retain value because of the numismatic nature of the pieces, and they cannot exploit potentially higher returns from numismatic pieces. And actually, for this type of bullion investor, they don't mind, because in the first place they really wouldn't want to acquire pieces with very high premiums to begin with in the first place. So that's it for our first type of bullion investor. Can you relate to this type of bullion investor? Do you have examples, or do you know anybody in the precious metal community who is of this type of investor? I'm actually going to put in a few samples of investors who I think are pursuing this strategy quite successfully, and this is a form of a short shout out to them. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and there'll be a couple more videos to explore the different types of bullion investors that as I've observed in the precious metals community. As always, I'd like to wish everyone continued prosperity and success, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. See you next time. Bye.